Good morning, people. Um, I'd like to give a tribute to Mark. And I want to talk to people about mental health, especially male mental health. Loads of males go through things in life and keep things to themselves for whatever reason. And it comes out in, all sorts of ways. And some people choose a negative path in life. And it doesn't mean anything bad. They just tries to drink it out, or try to put it in the back of the mind and never deal with the problems in life. Sometimes we it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I've done it myself for years and years, and sort of then come to a point where I think, well, we've got to do something about it. You've got to deal with it. You've got to deal with every problem that you come across. And if you don't, you bury your head in the sands, which is sometimes the easiest way. I just want to give a positive. I mean, I want people to, if anybody wants to talk to me, I mean, I spent an hour with Mark, not yesterday, but the day before, and we just sat in the front and sunbathing, me and my girlfriend, and then Mark come over and had a chat with us and sat and talked with us, and he was positive and things. So he wasn't thinking of anything negative or saying anything negative. So it's very hard for somebody like, anybody any friend or family or anybody to realise there's something wrong, This makes it virtually impossible to detect, But what I will say is, he was thinking positive. He wanted to do. I've been teaching a few of the lads a bit of exercise and pad work and with a boxing bag and one thing and another. And he was asking if he could come along with a mutual friend of ours. So he was thinking in a positive way, saying he wanted to just do something with his time differently. So that was a positive thing, and that's the way I took it. It's so I obviously said to him, you can come anytime, and you can spend an hour on the bags and the skipping and the pad work and things like that, just to keep your body motivated and keeps you a more balanced mind space, if you know what I mean. I want to give a direct message to them, to the family and the friends, is that, if there's anything I can do, I intend to do it, and I would love to do it and help in any what way, with absolutely anything. I've given nothing but positivity and love to the family and Mark. Sad times for people, but again, if anybody wants to talk about absolutely anything, it wouldn't go any further. I wouldn't, I would just speak with him as I find, and I have a good way of helping people. A lot of the times when we've got a problem, we've attached with an emotional attachment to that. So when you talk to somebody else about it, they don't have the same emotional attachment, so they can see things clearly. I'm spiritually awake, so I'm using the higher dimensions to deal with third density life, you understand? So if anybody wants to help, wants me to have a chat with them, and I'm talking to hundreds of people through the messages and through my YouTube stuff, who want my help, and want to talk to me, and they listen to what I'm saying on my YouTube, and they're putting it into their lives, and they can see the positives in it, So, I mean, what I'm saying is that most people go through the full life in like a sort of dream state where they're not really attached, or they're not aware that they're attached to the higher selves. And one of the things I've been working with people is to show them this path. And this is open to everybody. This is not just, for the spiritual gurus. It's open to everybody, and it's up to the individual if they want to go down that road, and it's all roads lead that way in the end. And the faster people take that on board, the happier they were going to be, and the more fulfilled life they will lead. And in this, I have no doubt. I've had people coming to me and talking to me about, stuck in a rut with the work. I've worked with them for a while, and they've changed jobs, found better jobs, and realised, hang on a minute, I was stuck in a rut there. I'm getting more money, a more local job, and and things like that. So I can work with absolutely anything that you might have a problem with, and things might be more personal than others. But I would never repeat a personal, information or anything like that. But I'm helping all sorts of people in all sorts of walks of life, and this is what the channel's for. It's to help people who might not really have really the full grasp of the secret of life, and it is a secret because most people just are not aware of that they're connected to a higher consciousness, and that's just the fact. You only have to look and talk to people, and they're blown in the wind. Most people are blown in the wind. Where that's past. I mean, I was blown in the wind for years, but that's past me now, and there's no going back. Once you're aware of this, and once you understand this, and once you can access this higher consciousness and aware of it, there's no looking back. There's no regrets, if you know what I mean. There's just, enlightenment, Kundalini, whatever you want to call it. There's hundreds of names for the same thing. And it's not a religious thing. It's not, albeit, you could go through the religious path if that was your way. But it's the ultimate one created. It's the law of one, and it's all the same. All life is that, and that's it. And there's no element of doubt in my mind that that's to be true. Of all the channeling sessions I've done and all the information that I've taken in, it's just so immense and so, so true. That's it. There's no way to put it. There's so much information that it can't be false, because no one can, or no one in the third density can hold that much information that they can give you. It's astounding. It's the biggest database of this planet. It's the Akashic Records is a big deal. Please access it if you can, and if you're more spiritually aware, you were already doing it. Anyway, but I just want to give a warm and loving respect to the family. Peace and love and light, nothing but pure love. And underline the fact that if anybody wants to talk and engage, messages, whatever, verbally, you can come around the house or anything, whatever you want to do, please do. I would be gladly to help if I could. Some things are beyond my help. I understand that, but talking is the way forward. Whether you want to deal with the problem or not, talking is the key to it. Meditation can correct quite a lot of wrongs that people have in their lives. It can teach you pretty much anything you want. If you're more spiritually aware and you are contacting with your higher self, you will be more, you'll know what the true answer is to yourself. And it's something that reflects within inside yourself. If you hear something and it doesn't resonate right with you, then it's probably not for you. But if you hear something in these messages that resonates right with you, it's definitely for you. You understand what I mean? It's the law of one, and there's only one consciousness, and we share it all. Every person shares it. So, and I just want to get more and more people aware of it, and the more and more people aware of it, the more positive this earth will be. We will forget about this pandemic and all these things, because we will rise above it, because consciousness is forever and everyone's soul is forever. We all reincarnate over and over again. We've had thousands of past lives. I've been doing some past work, regression work with a guy from India. So please reach out if anybody's worried about anything. I mean, it might be just something simple, that you just, want to talk about for whatever reason. Simple. But everybody around me sees the positivity in me now, and like they say, you're like a different person. But I feel exactly the same as I always did, and but I'm just more spiritually aware. Please go down this road, please, people. It's the only way. Excuse me. It's the only way, really. In the end, I mean, even if you want to take the religious path, it all leads to the same place: enlightenment. That's it. So. A lot of people these days don't want to go down the religious route for whatever reasons. I haven't found one that they quite like, but or whatever, for whatever reasons they don't want to go down that route. But the true reality of it is we are the special ones, not a god, not not a prophet, not the special ones are us, and we are soul, from the love and the light of the ultimate one creator. Thank you very much, people. One love. Blinding. Enlightenment. Blinding.